Hey, good morning, guys. So we're going to jump into our simile that we started last class, and we are looking at two high places in southern Italy, one called Mount Tabornos and one called Sila, Giant Sila, and Tabornos described as highest mountain, Sila described as Giant Sila is like this giant plateau kind of plain area, and Tabornos high mountain. And the simile is going to be Turnus is going to come from up high. Well, Turnus is going to rush into actual battle in southern Italy, in real southern Italy, just like a giant, just like a bull comes down from Tabornos or Sila. Or just like two bulls fighting on the highest mountain or on Giant Sila. And let me tell you about these two bulls. So you have, let's see, the two bulls are running down and they're fighting, and the shepherds run away, or I guess the cowards run away. The entire flock is standing there mute, looking at them and wondering who is going to, or like murmuring to themselves, who is going to end up ruling the forest. And they're wondering like which bull whom the whole herd is going to follow or may follow. And that's where we pick up. Ili inter se molto vi miscent. So these two bulls, they are I gotta figure out where I am. Sorry, guys. 7:20. Okay. So they, and we're going to say all the bulls, which is like the whole herd. So all the bulls, they are mixing among themselves. Molto we, with much power, like with much force. Inter se is like among themselves. Or they, and let's see, they infingant, I'm sorry, the Ili is not the herd, is just the two cows, the two Tauri. And they're mixing, and this is the same word as like mixed battle as before. So they're mixing like among themselves between the two of them, and they're mixing wounds, and they're doing it molto vi with much force. And they drove, let's see, infingant to like drop, they drove. Oh, Nixie, we're going to use this adverbally here, and we're just going to make it mean obstinately or like stubbornly. They drove their cornua, their horns, and let's see, and sanguine largo, with much blood. They lavant, they wash their armos, which is where we get the word arms. It just means like upper shoulder. They wash their shoulders and their necks, pola, sanguine largo, with much blood. Gimme to omne nemos, and the entire forest, gimme to remugit, with a groan, remugit. In this word, there are a couple of different good definitions for this, but very technically, mugio mugire means literally to moo, like to make the mooing sound. And to re-mugire is literally to respond back with a moo, or to like respond. You could say like respond or reverberate with a giant groan. Non aliter, tros Aeneas et Daunius heros, non aliter, so not unlike, and this is where the end of the simile happens. Tros Aeneas, Trojan Aeneas et Daunius heros, and the Daunian hero, and Daunius is the father of Turnus. So we know that this means Turnus And I love here how we set up how Vergil describes both of them as being great heroes. You have like really, really great good guy versus another really, really great strong good guy. And you're kind of rooting for both of them a little bit. And this is already reminiscent of Hector and Achilles at the end of the Trojan War. Concurrent, they are running together forcefully, clipeis, with their shields. And Ingens fragor, and a huge fragor, a huge like sound or huge noise, complet fills the aethera. The A is the neuter plural. It fills the entire atmosphere, fills the air. Jupiter ipse, Jupiter himself, sustinet. We're going to say, what am I going to say here? Sustinet, holds up or sustains. There we go. Sustains or holds up duas lances, 2 plates. And the 2 plates I want you to think of, oh, this is not going to be a good drawing, but you have like a plate here and a plate here. And this is a scale. This is like Jupiter's holding the scale. And he's looking to see like if Trojan Aeneas or if Latin Turnus is going to, like, he's trying to see who's going to win this, because whoever wins is the person who is like going to live, and their race or their generation is going to continue. But he like sets it up, he puts them in the long case in the 2 plates basically. And we're going to say I quato examine with equals, like with an even equal scale, and imponent, and places in or puts in the fata diversa, the diverse fates. So like basically like his future and his future, his fate and his fate, duorum, of the 2. And we know that that is of the 2 men. Quim, and here's what we're trying to see, quim damnet labor, who the suffering condemns, or who the work condemns. And you can think like labor here as literally labor or work or suffering. I like the word suffering, so may condemn, whom the suffering may condemn, or whom the work may condemn, et quo vergat, and which, let's see, what did I do for vergat? I'm looking. May sink. Okay, so, and the death, say let him, and the death may sink and this is going to be like by which man, either Aeneas or Turnus, by which man death may sink. Pondere, it just means weight. So you can like put these 2 together, by which weight, or which man by the weight death may sink.